My name is Susan Kigula from Uganda. When people think about those facing the death penalty, they don't think of how many's face. But I was someone on death row. I was sentenced to death in 2002 after being found guilty of the murder of my boyfriend, who was the father of my daughter. We weren't married, for your information, but the media portrayed it that way because we were staying together. I still maintain my innocence because truth is, I am not the one who killed him. I too survived narrowly over the same attack that fateful night that he died. I still pain-free carry both physical and emotional scars for the wounds inflicted upon me by the assailants who murdered my man and what I had to endure for the 16 years I was in prison. For all those years I was incarcerated, I went through an indescribable amount of trauma, depression, anxiety, fear. I lost a lot of weight and I lost my dignity and self-worth. I knew I wasn't a criminal and determined to fight the powers of oppression. I studied law from prison from the University of London. With the legal knowledge that I acquired, I was able to help many women and men with basic legal information so that they could interpret their cases, and I trained them in self-representation, wrote their memorandums of appeal by identifying for them basic grounds for their appeals, and I trained them on how to mitigate their cases in case of a guilty verdict to get lesser sentences that led to them being given back their freedom. I led a famous case known as Susan Kigula and 417 others that changed the Ugandan laws by constitutionally abolishing mandatory death sentences in Uganda. I saw many women and men get justice, others get released quicker than it would have been without my support, and witnessed them have another chance in life as they too were released. I got my freedom still from the same case in 2016. Why should the death penalty be abolished? The death penalty is irreversible. Executions cannot be reversed if a mistake is done when an innocent person is executed. Life, which is a fundamental right for everybody, it is disproportionately applied where it often affects marginalized groups. And the morality of its nature. State-sanctioned killing is also questionable, and it is not a deterrent to crime. So this is my call for action. Everybody support abolitionist movements, organizations by donating to them, volunteering, or spread awareness. Contact representatives and express your views on capital punishment and advocate for alternatives to the death penalty like restorative justice. Advocate for policy change. Join campaigns or petitions. Join the World Day Against the Death Penalty, which is on the 10th of October, to show your support. Thank you very much.